What's up, guys? A little different situation today. We're not in the garage, but hopefully we're out getting some parts for the Nova. We're at our local pick-a-part, so let's see if we can pick up some fans, an alternator, maybe some hoses. Start wrapping up the project a little bit. So take you guys for a long ride, see if we see anything cool. Look at that skylark. Oh, Chevy love. All right, I want to start back in the Chrysler aisle. I want to see if we can find an Intrepid. That's kind of the first fans that I'm looking for. Oh, look at that. Somebody already did the work for us, as JR always says. All right, well, I think we'll put this in the, I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't know what it came off of. It does say it's a Mopar. I think we'll put this in the cart, and just in case, and we'll see what else we can find. All right, that's what I came here looking for. Let's go see what they got. So this is what I was kind of doing the research on. People say doing a lot of the LS swaps and stuff, they use the 93 to 97 Intrepid fans. So it looks like they're in there. All right, well, we will keep this one in mind, and the other one here. See, look it, the junkyard will provide. It just lays on the ground. Found a bunch of them already. Yeah, this one's in here too. All right, there's a couple other ones that I want to check. I want to see if they have any Lincoln Mark 8s here, or any of the Taurus fans. What else? I was looking at Volvo fans. So let's see what else we can find. There's a Volvo there. I'm not exactly sure on the years of the Volvos, but I'm sure almost any of them would be good. Right here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Fans are just sitting here. All right. Huh. Flappers. All right, well, we will keep this one in mind too. That one's definitely easier than the Intrepid ones if I have to pull one. Just want to make sure that I get the ones that I really want. I haven't done enough research on the Volvo ones, but I just want to kind of see what they had. Hope this wind isn't too bad for you guys. It is a scorcher today, so it feels good, but probably not very good for the mic. And since I'm poor, I don't have any fancy camera stuff to block out the wind. So right down there is the Intrepid, so we'll remember right there where the burnt red car is. Let's go see what we can find. Maybe in the Ford section. I know we need to pick up a couple other things, so it's just going to be a lot of trips back and forth. We'll make the decision once we kind of find everything. I was kind of hoping to find one of the older Volvos, because I think that that's the one that they kind of referring to, but hard to say. I mean, I guess if I did a bunch more research, then it would be all fine, but I see a bunch of Chevys. Let's go check for alternators real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a brand new alternator somebody put on and then junk their truck. Yeah, that's the small one. I want to get the bigger one. I'll show it to you guys if we can find one. Hey, hydro boost. And 317 heads. Starting to think that all the good alternators are gone. Might as well grab a couple radiator hoses while I'm here, since I'm right next to these. And find one easy to take off. All right. Go ahead and grab these ones since we're right here and they seem pretty good to get to. All right, battery died on me, guys. I did get those hoses and made some rounds, picked up a couple other things. I didn't find any alternators that I wanted, but we're gonna go back and just get a the smaller alternator because I need one anyway. So, but we're back at the Intrepids, and out of the two, I'm gonna take this one because it says it runs. So I figure the fan worked on this one. So this is the one we're gonna go ahead and take, and hopefully it's a good one. I'll bring you guys back when I get it done. All right, guys, we managed to get the Intrepid fans out. That was a pain in the ass. So I was looking for alternators, and it looks like all the big ones are gone, like the 140s and stuff like that. But I came across this one, which looks like it's an AC Delco reman, and it's actually stamped on the back 130 amp. So I think somebody might have just passed this up. So, and it's got the 4 plug that we need in the back. So I think that this is what we're gonna take a chance on. So I mean, it's 130 amp. I was hoping for the 140s, but it is better than the 105s. So shit, man down, man down. I got you. All right. All right, we'll go up, get all this stuff paid for, and see you in the truck. All right, guys, we made it back from the pick and pull, and this is our haul that we ended up with. So this is our Intrepid fans, which are the 93 to 97s. So I heard a lot of good things about these. A lot of people do these for swaps. From what I found, these flow around 3,000-ish CFM. So this should do what we want it to do. So from what I've heard or read too, these are almost the identical same size and everything like that as like your LS1 Camaros and Vets, which obviously you're not going to find too many of those in the wrecking yard. So I ended up getting all the harness that comes with it here, and then I picked up the relays, which these are massive relays, so that's good. And as you guys seen in the video, this is the one that we just found laying there. A little bit of looking around, I think that this came off a Cherokee, which is another one that people say was a pretty good fan to get. I think this was about 18 inches. It's pretty huge. I picked it up just because of the price and stuff like that. Let's see. The single fan, so that big one right there was $19.25 for this one and $34 for this one. So I just went ahead and picked it up for 20 bucks. I said, what the hell, you know, it was just laying there. We picked it up and maybe we'll need it for something else. So I picked up some hoses. Those were $4.50 for the hoses. And then I think we did pretty good on the alternator for score on that. Everything that I found out there for like the 140s, they were gone, you know, or I'm assuming that that's what they were. So everything else was like the 105s, the small case. Well, I came across this one and I started looking at it because it looked a little bit different. And I started looking at the back of it and it said 130 on it and had the Bosch on it. So I looked up the part number. It's actually a Bosch reman and it's 130 amp. So I think we scored pretty good on that. Plus it's the 4-pin. I did find some of the 140 amps and up alternators out there, but they had the 2-pin on them, which is the variable. But basically what that one is actually a good one, which that thing can charge up to, I think like they said 16.5 volts, which would be great. But from what I read, it was really hard to get those to charge up to that because you kind of need the computer, you know, special, you know, like almost like the factory computer to do it. So if you don't have that, it basically defaults down to like your 13. And then some people say, you know, like if your battery's mounted in the back, stuff like that with your amp loss and all that stuff, you could get down to like 12 volts, which, you know, so I just went with this one. It's a, you know, this one should be good with the 130 amp. So, and then picked up some WeatherTech window visors. Those weren't even on the receipt, so I think they threw those in, and which is good. So I mean, our whole total for that haul today, you know, spending a few hours out there, you know, came to $101. So I'm very, very happy with that, just because like these fans, you know, to buy something equivalent to this online, you know, you're looking at, you know, 150 bucks a piece for a fan. So, you know, I was pretty happy with that. Spent the day in the yard looking for a few things, got a bunch of stuff. So, you know, like this, this Intrepid fan, this is our radiator we're using. So, it fits on there pretty well. I think we can come off the side here. We'll make some brackets, maybe right on the core support. We'll make some brackets just come up, and then we'll just mount them, put some maybe weld nuts or, you know, something like that on there. Same thing on this side, just kind of a bracket that'll come up, come over. I think that'll work pretty well. All right, well, that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you guys liked that video. It was something a little bit different. I just figured I was going to the yard, I'd take you guys along. We needed to get some parts. I got vacation coming up, so I'm hoping to get a bunch of stuff done on the Nova, and I wanted to kind of get a few parts, you know, kind of stocked up. I'm waiting on a few parts for the exhaust, which that video is in the making. I'm just waiting for the exhaust, or waiting for a couple pieces and stuff. I do have the Holley Terminator X Max. I got that. So once we get a few of these things mocked up and ready, we can actually start throwing that on. So that'll be a whole nother video there. So it's not a whole lot, but it is one piece at a time. We're getting it. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Shoot me a comment down there on what you guys think. Maybe on our haul that we got today. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for some awesome content. And we'll catch you back here next time on Factory Rag Garage. Later.